Cooper Sherrill here. I'm out at the OSU Range Research Station just southwest of Stillwater. This is where we're doing what we're calling our new prairie project. It's a big collaborative research project regarding pyrrhic herbivory or patch burning and multi-species grazing. We're doing this in collaboration with Texas A&M, OSU, and Nebraska. And today I have with me Dr. Justin Talley, the state livestock entomologist, and we're starting to get warmer. We've had a lot of recent rains, and right now is a really good time to really start checking your goats for their internal parasite issues. So Dr. Talley is going to show us the proper way to do a FAMACHA score. With any kind of animal, when we get into the springtime, we're going to get into the parasite season. So the thing about parasites is there's different kinds that can infest animals. A certain kind that can infest goats is one of the most limiting factor of meat goat production, which is known as the barber worm. The barber worm is unique because it's a roundworm, but it's also a blood-feeding worm. So because it's a blood-feeding worm, we can actually do a score that's kind of an anemic score. And so what we have here is what we call a FAMACHA card. Research was done to correlate the scores of the eyes and looking at the different color of the eye to determine how anemic they are. And then they've tied that back into level of parasite infestations. And so what we're going to do is when you do a FAMACHA score, when you're scoring their eyes, first of all, you want to make sure you're in good light. If you're in a dark barn, just make sure you can see that. And even the most trained researcher that does this, or practitioner that does this quite a bit, needs to have this card as a reference, because this is just, it keeps you honest. It keeps you honest to make sure what you're doing. So it's what you call kind of a pull and push method. So you can see the bottom eyelid, and then you match it up. And so this one's just going to score what we call a 4. And then sometimes both eyes may not be consistent. So you want to make sure you go with the lighter score, because that's going to relate back to parasites.